top 10 ways to handle your money better for beginners. Welcome to our channel, the Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. It's already a given that it's hard to earn money, but handling the money you have is also not a walk in the park. From the right strategy to minimize your expenditures to maximizing savings. I know it sounds boring and tedious, but once you get used to handling your money properly, it will be second nature to you. Sometimes you don't need a huge amount of money to thrive in life. It's more important that you have power over your money and not the other way around. Stay with us until the end of this video and we will show you a list of the top 10 ways to handle your money better for beginners. Number 1. Prepare monthly budget. Budgeting your money monthly is an effective step to prevent unnecessary expenses. If you have an overview of the priorities of your money, you won't get sidetracked in spending on other means. Also, it's a reminder of your limitations, so you'll spend on your needs instead of your wants. Budgeting can help you anticipate different scenarios of expenditure so you will feel less stressed about them. It's a guide that can give you a better perspective on spending and handling your money better. It may look like tedious work at first, but when you get used to budgeting your monthly expenses, you won't be able to stop doing it. Number 2. Strategize for higher amount expenditures. We all want to have all the extravagant things we can take. Unfortunately, our budget doesn't always permit us to spend too much. Sometimes it's tempting to spend a large sum of your income on a new high-end car, gadgets, or even a holiday. Why not? It's your money and you work hard for it. However, you need to think a little further into the future. It's important to consult your budget so you can strategize better. I'm not saying you should not spoil yourself from time to time, but it's important to reorganize your budget first. If you fail to justify the expensive buy and incorporate it well into your budget, you may suffer a financial crisis in the future. Number 3. Don't ignore smaller expenses. A smaller amount of expenses is tricky because if you don't keep track of them, they'll pile up and surprise you. You don't realize that the daily lattes and the frequent meal with friends can greatly affect your expenses in the long run. If you genuinely want to monitor the movement of your money, always consider the smaller amounts of expenses. You can't claim you know where your money goes if you can't keep track of your daily coffee expenses. If you often find yourself surprised that you lack the expected budget, maybe you should start listing all the small to medium expenses you had over the last few weeks. If they're taking too much from your budget, you need to strategize about them. Eat outside only twice a month, limit your venti lattes, or maybe you don't need to go to a bar every night. Little tweaks and changes can have a great impact. Number 4. Control your debt. We can totally avoid debt, but it's our responsibility to have them under control. Keep track of your interest rates, especially on your credit card bills. If you find yourself struggling to keep up with the high interest, you have the option to get rid of the credit card. Another aspect to be wary about is the due dates. Make sure that you properly schedule your payments. You have to pay them on time to prevent penalties. Out of all the money concerns, that is the most crucial. You need to critically take control of them or you'll suffer gravely later on. Number 5. Limit your monthly bills. The focus of this is your monthly subscriptions. There are bills that are necessary such as the internet and electricity bills. However, there are subscriptions that contribute to your monthly bills such as gym membership, streaming services, and app purchases. If you are an inactive gym member and don't use the facility as often as you like, it's advisable to just cancel the membership to avoid paying monthly. In the case of streaming devices, maybe you could stick to subscribing to only one. You can decrease your monthly bill by examining these expenses and prioritizing only those truly beneficial to you. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 6. Prepare for unexpected expenses. Emergency funds are essential for our survival. The best way to handle unexpected events is to always expect them, at least in terms of the financial aspect. You should have a stash of money available to be accessed in case of emergency, so you won't need to take from your budget. For example, when your car broke down or you needed to repair a part of your house. Sometimes there are expenses that you can't predict. It's better that you have an extra fund to spend. You can do this by keeping aside a small amount of money every time you have an income, and they will eventually pile up to a bigger amount. Don't touch them unless you gravely need to. Number 7. Separate your savings account. Your savings account should be separated from your main bank account to prevent you from spending them. Also, there are higher interest rates for saving accounts in the bank. However, the interest is still not enough to increase your desired wealth in the future. That's why your savings should be potential investments. Compared to your emergency fund that is expected to be spent during the crisis, your savings are meant to work for you in the long run. Saving should be included in your budget management. It's the disposable amount of money that is meant to further your future wealth through long-term investments. If you don't have a savings goal included in your monthly budget, it's more likely that you will keep living paycheck to paycheck without a chance for improvement. Number 8. Keep track of price differences through available means. One of the many advantages of the internet is the availability of different websites and applications that help us to keep track of different prices for similar products. It's important to cut down your expenses as much as possible, so if you can save by knowing the best price offer available, you should take advantage of this. Remember, even the smallest amounts will eventually pile up, so if you can save even $1 on the same product or service, it will be beneficial for you in the long run. Number 9. Take advantage of personal finance applications. We are all aware that crafting your budget from scratch can be tedious work. Thankfully, we have easier access to the internet. There are now available means to make this task easier for you. Personal finance applications that can help you organize and record your purchase are easily accessible. Examples are Mint and Money Strands, which are both free. They can build a rundown of your account balances and transactions. They will even track your spending habits so you can also keep track of them. Another advantage of these financial applications is they can serve as your reminder for upcoming bills. With the help of a good financial application, budgeting and managing your money is easier. Number 10. Never stop learning about money management. We all need to start somewhere because no one is born an expert. That is also true in terms of financial management. If you can acknowledge that, then you're on the right track. As a beginner, there are more things you need to get used to and learn. So invest not only in the actual money, but also in knowledge of managing them properly. There are available courses you can take and true experts you can consult. Take advantage of every means you can access to improve. If you keep on learning, the time will come when you have power over your finances instead of them controlling you. Thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope that this video helps you succeed on your path to a life of luxury. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching!